in you. His story is to be continued. You feel me? Link is in the description. The book is available on Amazon. The link is in the description. You should go and get you one. You feel me? Awaken the God within. I am the second coming of Christ is a true statement. All right? Be self-accountable. You are responsible for your cosmic power. With cosmic powers come cosmic responsibilities. All right? What up, though, Price Meek? Today is a beautiful day to grand rise and radiate. You feel me? So that's what we about to do, for heaven's sake. We are the stargates. That's why we make the earthquake. You hear me? Anyways, y'all, it's a little chilly outside, so, but it's cool. We outside. You know what I'm saying? Sun got to shine every day in a row. But welcome to the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast. If you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand that pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those P's, your electric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mind, that'll let your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity, with your crystal ball, so you can use your psychic powers, y'all. All right? Psychic powers or mental powers of the mind. You are a user of the mind. You are using mind powers. They are non-physical. You have to start training your non-physical powers, all right? It is what it is. You can understand that. It's clear. We make the message very digestible. It's common sense. You are the consciousness. I don't talk to human senses. I talk past the fifth dimension, all right? I only talk to the soul and the spirit, the consciousness within the human body, all right? I do not talk to humans. If you identify as a human, this place, this space is not suited for you, all right? You'll hurt yourself in here. Don't get hurt, all right? This is for the brave hearts only. You gotta have a pure heart, strong heart to deal with these eternal truths, okay? So, welcome to the GhODCast. Disclaimer, only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. So do not get confused. But you do have free will, so that's on you. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, because I'm a big stepper. I will step on you. You've been warned, all right? Welcome to the hyperbolic time chamber. This space exists without time, without space, outside of time and outside of space, but within your mind, all right? This is a meeting of the mind, where we let our minds come and spar and practice speaking freely with the freedom of speech that we use when we exercise our rights. We are a law-abiding citizen, okay, in God's kingdom. And as law-abiding citizens, you have to exercise your rights, all right? Just because you have rights does not mean that your rights will be activated for you. You have the free will responsibility of activating and exercising your own rights. So we're going to exercise our free will sovereignty over God's law by using the law of momentum in the right use of our mental powers, our psychic powers. And that's why we keep pushing mental clarity, using our freedom of speech to say whatever it is we need to say, however it is we need to say it, to give ourselves the freedom to think righteously, So we need to be able to say what we need to say, to experiment different thinking patterns. And people don't want you thinking different ways, but it's not like it's eternal, it's temporary. All experiences and experiments are temporary. So, you should be allowed to righteously experience and experiment with the thinking that you need so that you can think free. All right, so that's what we do here as Super Saiyans. All right. So the hyperbolic time chamber is for Super Saiyans only. It's not for humans. I already told you that. All right, so if you are a human, you should ignore me because I am going to ignore you. All right. Shout out to Price Meek. Shout out to Dougie CS420. You feel me? Shout out to Maya. Shout out to Trinity Biggs. Shout out to Angel. You feel me? Shout out to Lieb. Lieb says, do you love white people? Listen to me. I love love, all right? I walk in the energy of love because I love love. So anything less than love is beneath me. So you feel me? It's just automatic love from me, period. I don't understand how to break it down. Breaking down something from the Most High is breaking it down. I don't even worry about no breakdowns. It's just straight the Most High on my end, all right? It's love because it's love. You feel me? It's up because it's up, and it's stuck. And it is what it is on my end. You feel me? Like, so all glory be to God. All praises due to the Most High version of you. You feel me? Your Most High version is still yourself. So you should be the highest version of yourself with the righteous use of your free will instead of only being the lower version of yourself, which is not necessary. But a lot of people are addicted to their five physical sense limited perspective of reality. All right, so you gotta let go of your human mind. You gotta let go of your human life. All right. What up, though, Tony Lee? You know what it is. It's the sun for me. You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning, we'll relax with Renee. You know what I'm saying? One sun in the sky every single day of your life, shining bright so we all can see that God is inside of you, the same God that's inside of me. You feel me? Somebody said, what set you rep? You know what I'm saying? I represent God himself. I am God in the flesh. I am the Christ in my own life, the light that I used to see right so that I don't get lost in the dark where we all had to start. You feel me? I had to remember that I am the spark, that is the flame that casts the light. So I had to make my light a little brighter. So I had to put more fuel on the fire. So that's what we doing outside, walking in the truth that is the truth that will set you free. And it's the truth that I use on me so that I make sure that I am the first self that's free. All right, we got free will, but that doesn't mean that you do not have to learn how to use your free will independently, individually, to create your own version of heaven on earth. All right. Nobody can create your version of heaven on earth for you, but you don't have to create hell on earth for yourself. That's automatic. You gotta respect your free will. Shout out to free will. Shout out to Big God. Hey, if you can get this message and withstand this level of pressure, man, subscribe to a community of like minds that don't mind letting the light shine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, anybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Any of the mods, anybody that want to participate, listen. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could clip anything from any of these lives that might go viral, y'all clip the lives and put them together. If y'all want to edit them, whatever y'all want to do, man, we work as a team. And, you know what I'm saying, we can start dropping more content because I cannot do hours worth of lives and then watch hours worth of lives to try to find, you know what I'm saying, the parts that could be clipped and, you know what I'm saying, released. But just shout out to whoever that message might hit, man. Hit me up if it go like that. It's love. Man, welcome to the hyperbolic time chamber. This space is for Super Saiyans only. We are Super Saiyans because we use God's words. And when you use God's words, your ability to communicate becomes superhuman. We become Kal-El. You know what I'm saying? So we're beyond human comprehension in this space. So if you are a human or if you limit your consciousness to your human senses, you're not going to be able to make sense out of what we're saying because we're Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? So we're exercising our amendments as we mend our broken mental, you know what I'm saying, patterns created in the darkness of amnesia and ignorance from our earlier, you know what I'm saying, life past lives as souls in the human experience. So, like I said, we are amending our amendments, and the first amendment is the right to the freedom of speech. All right, just because you have rights and freedoms does not mean you don't have to exercise them. You have rights because you have to exercise your rights. If you do not exercise your rights, then you're wrong. If you're wrong, then you're not law-abiding in God's kingdom. And, we must be law-abiding. If you understand, believe in God, then you must understand that you have to respect his law. All right? So that's our job. If God is real, then his law is real. And you have to learn how to use it beneficially for yourself on earth as it is in heaven, okay? Because earth is in heaven. So you are in heaven. I know some of y'all want to believe in the devil. Some of y'all want to believe in sin. But because you are in heaven, the devil is not here, all right? There's no devil here. The devil is alive. The devil does not exist. We are in heaven. The devil is not. So you safe. All you got to do is learn how to use your free will righteously, rightfully. You got to keep a pure heart. Don't let your human experiences taint your heart or break your heart or, give you excuses to blame the world for you not elevating the right use of your own free will. Your job with free will is to create your own version of heaven on earth. Nobody can create your heaven on earth for you. So, hopefully that hits you in the heart, hits you in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Remember who you are. You are God. Figure out how to go read that scripture, go jump into that Bible, start some Bible reading group clubs or something. Y'all group up and read the Bible together, man. Listen, knowing that you are God, that you are God's children, that God is within you, God is in your heart, God forgive you. You was born in the grace, not sin. You not limited to mistakes. You begin all over again. Time don't go in a straight line. Ain't no past to hold on to. You feel me? Like it just go round and round. You just keep getting a new harvest, new season, new harvest, new season, new harvest, new season. You keep learning. You keep turning all of whatever could have been a mistake into a building, stepping stone, and just climb up Jacob's ladder. All right? It's made out of all of the stepping stones that you would call a mistake. These not mistakes. This you building your avatar in the game of life so that you can be the sovereign that you was always meant to be, the king, the ruler. But you have to go through the trials and the errors so that you can know for yourself firsthand through your own experience how to wield the cosmic power of free will in your own experience of life on earth. Mama can't do it for you. Your daddy can't save you from it. Your wife, your husband, spouse, your children. It's you, individual. It's the Lone Star state of mind. It's solo leveling. You know what it is. The Lone Star state. And that Lone Star still got to shine, and the star got to shine bright. You can't just shine. You can't just be flickering. You can't be on and off. Because, nah, man, you gotta go on and jump into that flame, get in that fire, and purify you. And just shine so bright, you are a mass star. Facts. Michael Jordan, boy, you already know what we on. You got to be a mass car. All right, a mass star. Facts, though. But you know what I'm saying? That's why we move faster than the speed of light, man. We be going at God's speed. All right? Shout out to God. God is already. All right? Already is the only thing faster than now. Because it's now already. You feel me? So respect to the fact that you were born in the end times. These are the end times. All right, we ended time through the revelation of the fact that it's now already. All right, time's up. It's now. All right, time's up. Heaven's down. Heaven's on earth now. All right, so you've been waiting all your life. Here it is. Now you just got to accept it. And you still got to make your own version of heaven with your own free will. There's nothing you can do about it, all right? Just the only thing you can do with life is learn how to live it right. So just do what you love with those that love it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn your lessons into blessings. You know what I'm saying? God gave us the grace to learn from our mistakes. Then you can just use your passion, turn your talents into skills, and they'll pay you to do what you love to do. You feel me? Like, if you do what you love well enough, it's a skill. You can use it. You feel me? Like, so Just really find what you love in life. Get on your path. Get on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself. Love yourself. Really need to respect your free will, because your free will really crazy. Free will really can change your life. I'm talking about free will really can. It'll break your generational curses. It'll break your bad habits, you feel me? Like, it'll rehabilitate. Listen to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, you got a lot of power. It'll regenerate your cells, give you a new body. It'll let you rebuild your muscles. It'll let you release those tensions so that you can start breathing again. You feel me? Like, from your childhood traumas. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you can stand up straight again. You can like totally you can reverse your illnesses. Your illnesses are reversible. First of all, you need to go deal with that, because that's real. All right? Save your motherfucking self. I don't know why. If you know that illnesses are reversible, I don't understand none of you dying from preventable illnesses. It's the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my human experience of life. I'm not gonna lie to you. If they're your preventable illnesses, prevent them, family. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Hopefully that hit somebody in the heart and just be like, you know what? If the illnesses are reversible, I should just reverse them. Like, diabetes is reversible. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I swear to God. Y'all better go do y'all due diligence, go put some work in, man. Y'all gonna go save yourself, man. I swear to God, it's a Lone Star pathway, fam. If you know that cancer can go into remission, you need to remit it then, all right? If you know that, bro, listen to me. If you're gonna grow something, then you should starve it. It'll stop growing. You gotta feed something for it to grow. It ain't just gonna grow. It ain't, nah, bro. You're growing it, all right? You need to stop it, all right? There's some things in your life that you need to cut out. And it just is what it is. Hey, I ain't gonna be able to reach that, but facts, it is what it is. Either way it go, dog. It's love, you feel me? So y'all put some love on the live for me. If you can understand this message, like I said, this pressure might bust your heart, family, because a lot of y'all got clogged up hearts, clogged up arteries. Y'all cold-hearted. They be like, chill, KO, because they don't want me to turn up the flame. They want a nigga to chill because they heart finna bust. You feel me? So I'm gonna bust a human heart. I mean, all the humans I ever tried to love stabbed me in the back anyway. So now it's my turn to bust some human hearts. Humans busted my heart. Feel me? Like, that's over with. I had to get my heart back from God, you feel me? So that's what we doing. Every man shall reap what he sow. So you already know we're gonna take a leap of faith, Geronimo. All right, it is what it is. Finna gas them up like Conoco. Facts. Man, you already know what it is. I swear to God, it's just like, yeah, you gotta detox. You feel me? Like, that's what it is, man. Like, bro, we gonna live a detox lifestyle. They keep asking about diets and, man, I got y'all. I don't have to write y'all another book. I'm gonna have to, excuse me. So God, it's cold out here. I'm gonna have to write y'all a book on lifestyle and nutrition or something. Y'all need to learn how to regenerate your stem cells. That's what you need to do. I swear to God, if you know you can regenerate stem cells and you out here, I just gotta say, I'm just on the fact that it's too much. Like, it's a great need to common sense out here. I have to come back out here. I be having to come out here and try to spark the common sense in the people again. All right, if you know that you can regenerate your stem cells, why are you not doing that? That's what I have to ask people. That's what I'm not understanding about it. If you know that you can activate your DNA, what are you waiting on? That's what we're not understanding. Like, if you know you gotta exercise your rights, why are you not exercising your rights? Why are you not living in the life? Why your human body turn up? Why you not solo leveling? That's what we don't understand. That's over with. You better get your reawakening, all right? Your rebirth. You hear me? And you better get to solo leveling. Okay? Or live however you want to live using your free will. Your free will powerful. So you can do you. All right? You want to be an NPC? That's cool too. We ain't tripping. All right? It's something for everybody out this, man. If you want to be a mortal, you go be mortal then. All right? You got the free will. You can choose life. You can choose not life. You feel me? Like, Somebody said explain how. Explain how or what? you better go learn how. I just gave you the key. You know it exists. You need to know how to tap into your autophagy. Somebody said tell us the secrets. Y'all gonna have to listen to me. It's not that easy to tell somebody. I'm gonna have to teach y'all. Y'all gonna have to go down through there. All right. First of all, go get the book. I am KO God. All right. The link is in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Okay. Link in the description. All right. The link is in the description. I'm talking about tell us the secrets. I am telling you the secrets. What are you talking about? Telling you the secrets is not gonna make you create the ripple effect. You're going to have to do the creating as the creator. All right. No matter what I tell you, you are the creator. You have to do the creating. All right. So I can remind you who you are, but that don't mean that you're going to use your powers any differently than how you've been using them this entire time. All right. That your powers, you've been using your powers your whole life. It's just, are you going to wake up to how you're using them and then start leveling up your purposeful use? Somebody says, you are telling us to pay for your secrets. I'm telling you to compensate me for the pain and the struggle that I had to go through for me to be able to put these words in these orders. You talking about you going to pay me for my secrets, but you don't know what I had to pay to be able to make it as digestible as I have made it. So it's like, if you don't respect me and how I'm coming, then you not gonna get no respect from me or how I'm coming. You just gonna get stepped on. Family, I said, do what you do, but watch my shoes, cause I'm a big stepper and I'll step on you. So, don't act like it was free for me. I had to pay my dues. Now you wanna try to skip the line and resort to crime. That ain't what we doing. You gonna have to pay too. All right? Respectfully. I don't know why you think even me being on this live right now is costing me. This not free. This not free. Ain't nothing free. Everything is attached to a consequence. Regardless, nobody's breaking God's law. It's not possible, family. Me being on here is me making the sacrifices necessary to be on here at the time, and then you want to be over here to robbing me, talking about, oh, you trying to charge us. Listen to me. If you don't return the energy that it cost me, where I'm going to get the energy from? See, that's why you are a toxic relationship, because somebody give you love and you can't reciprocate that love. And that being in a relationship with you make a person tired and drained out and broken. And if they don't get out their relationship with you, they end up reincarnating using death as the only way to escape, which is sad because now you ain't finna reincarnate me. You dry. I'll ignore the shit out your ass or I'll beat you up. Something gonna happen. You gonna get up off me one way or another. I'm trying to go the long way, all right? So you got to step aside. I'm gonna step right on you. Swear to God, I'm gonna have to give you my life about it. It is what it is. God give me my life back. You feel me? You feel me? Or not. Fuck it. It go how it gotta go. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't never knew I was gonna be here in the first place type shit. So don't act like I'm just gonna be like sour about it. I don't know when I woke up in the life. I ain't gonna know when I went to sleep out of life. All right? It's just gonna be over with. I ain't gonna goddamn know anyway. So don't act like I need to be living my life holding on to it. All right? I'm just gonna I gave my life to God. So if God ready to be like, all right, my boy, I'm like, bet, say less. I ain't tripping shit. Nigga, it's your shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. God is the only reason I got life. So, shout out to God. What I'm supposed to be like, arguing with him about the life he gave me? Like, nigga, what? I'm like, oh, all right, shit, bitch. This your life anyway. Shit. That's why I gave it to. He say, if you try to keep your life, you're gonna lose it off rip. You know what I'm saying? But if you go ahead and let him do what he need to be doing, you feel me? Then you get to keep your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, well, I lost my shit to humans anyway, because they all hated me no matter how I tried my best to make everybody happy and love me. But They don't know how to love nothing. They just, everything they love, they break it. So they broke me too. Shit, goddamn, every tax season they need a new car and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, shit, goddamn, hey, no more breaking me. I'm broken. All right, so I went right on to God. I said, God, you know what? Now that I know, I see what you was saying. You said I should have never put nobody before you. And then here I go, trying to earn everybody love. And they ain't love me anyway. And you told me that was going to happen, but I ain't know that's what you was saying. So I ain't know how to know that. You feel me? So now I know. I just gotta keep it real. They like, oh, you testifying. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. You call it testifying. I'm telling the truth because it is what it is. Feel me? So, yeah. It's just because it is what it is. Now all of a sudden they want to say I'm preaching. They want to say that I'm a false prophet. They want to say that I don't know. They stoning me because I figured out how to learn from my mistakes. And then I keep it real with myself about what my mistakes was, so I don't make those mistakes. Because if I lie to myself, then I'm going to forget, and then I'll be making the same mistakes over and over again. And we done with that shit. So now I got to just say what it is, keep it real. And then I be keeping it real to myself. And then they be like, oh, you a false teacher. You a false preacher. You ain't this, you ain't that. And I'm like, I ain't going to lie. I don't even know you. I don't know why you talking to me. But I'm definitely going to have to keep it real with myself regardless. So that's why this is a spiritual battle. This is spiritual warfare because people try to use their opinions as non-physical attacks. Because, an opinion, not a physical. It ain't like somebody physically like putting hands on you, but non-physically. See, that's why we in a non-physical dimension, because we understand that an opinion is non-physical, and it's a non-physical attack if it's a negative opinion or an opinion that they put together just to try to pull down your self-esteem. All right, so that's why I say this is the hyperbolic time chamber for Super Saiyans only, because I don't even speak to humans. I speak beyond human comprehension. Humans don't think that their opinions are attacks. You'll be in a toxic relationship with these people and they'll act like they not attacking you, and then you will try to get them off of you and they'll blame you. Like, I don't know, people treating you like you crazy for trying to defend yourself from non-physical attacks, or people who are trapped in their 5 physical senses and they insensitive. Like they don't have mental access to that vibration of feelings because they think that that's beneath them. They think that's weak. They think that's, or if they're afraid that makes them vulnerable. You feel me? And they try to protect themselves from being abused. It's like a self-defense mechanism, but it's really offensive. So they end up being in relationships with other people who have those same type of things in common. And that's why it's a toxic relationship, because they not truly able to love each other. They trying to allow each other to overlook they red flags. Like, I'll overlook your red flags if you overlook my red flags. And that's not good for either one of them. That's a trauma bond. That's a toxic relationship, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's not what you want to be out here practicing. All right, so you really gotta go ahead and give your life to God. God is your consciousness. Your consciousness is, expressed in its most creative fashion from the neocortex. You need to be able to breathe well enough, breathe deeply enough to get oxygen to your higher mind, to your prefrontal cortex, so that you can escape the domination of your reptilian cortex or your lower mind, your gut instinct, your survival brain. A lot of people get stuck in their survival mode, and it keeps releasing so much adrenaline that it creates a viral load, and they never able to detox that adrenaline out of the bloodstream well enough to give their kidneys or their livers a break. So they always kind of walking around in pain, and that's why they are so quick to road rage and yell at everybody, and they so quick to misunderstand, and they're just always in survival mode all the time. They reptilian, shape-shifting humanoids. Even though they in human form, they don't routinely access their higher mind. All right, because you gotta really have a pure heart so that the oxygen or the Israelites can cross the blood-brain barrier, you know what I'm saying, and get oxygen to the brain. Cause you know you can't, you don't have blood in your brain. That's CSF, cerebral spinal fluid that's for the cerebral and the spinal cord. So that's not blood. You feel me? And it's a different waters. You got different waters in your body. You feel me? So you gotta understand how your human body works. Everything that exists that your two eyes can see in the world is art that imitates you. Your body is the earth that you believe that you're on. You know what I'm saying? And you got the 7 continents, the 7 seas. You know what I'm saying? They call them endocrine glands or chakras. Like, you just got to understand that the Bible is about you. The scripture is about you. You know what I'm saying? All spiritual systems is about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the pyramid. They acting like they figured out something new about the pyramids in Egypt. Listen, your body is the actual pyramid. If you can understand who you are and how art imitates life and the symmetry and the reason why numbers repeat, all right, everything is sacred geometry. Everything is light pulsations, because consciousness causes the light wave to collapse into a particle. It's called the observer effect. You know what I'm saying? These are sciences. So you can use these sciences to observe the workings of the universe, man. But the universe works through you the same way that the universe works. It just works the way it works. It doesn't work a certain way and then stop working when it gets to you. You know what I mean? So it's like, just learn that it's really worth your time to make the time necessary to respect God's law with your free will. Respect how powerful your free will is. You feel me? And respect your ability to create your own consequences. I mean, you practice your non-physical senses, the world non-physical. Your ability to use your non-physical senses, bro, that's the key of life. That's the key to life. God's spirit is what you breathing through your nostrils, the oxygen necessary for you to conduct thought. The consciousness that you are is the spirit that you are breathing. You're breathing in consciousness, breathing consciousness, inhale and exhaling. Man, if you can understand this, if this is digestible for you, man, you are different. You're on a different level. You're a diamond in the rough. You understand me? Subscribe, join a community of like minds that don't mind letting the light shine for a lifetime. You understand me? There's a lot of people gonna try to squish your light, try to stump your light out, try to cast shade. And listen to me. Y'all put some love on the live for me, man. We got almost 300 people in the chat. You feel me? Y'all just donate a double tap to the screen for me one time. If you can feel that energy, you feel that love, you feel that message, man. Y'all see how we outside. You see how we coming, how we rocking, man. We're gonna let the light shine. It's love, all right? So you know what it is. Everybody responsible for their own free will. God got it. You ain't got to worry about it. You feel me? All you got to do is mind your business and do the best you can do in your life so that you can get the consequences that you want to experience. Everybody else, they going to get how the law work in accordance with the momentum they using to produce their own reality. That's their business. It's not your business. Let that go. You feel me? Like, don't try to hold on to your human experiences. You feel me? As soon as you hold on to human experiences, you become human. You feel me? And even though you are all the sons of God, you are all sons of the Most High. You will die like mere mortals if you do what mere mortals do. All right? If you use the law like a mortal uses the law, then you gonna experience mortal experiences, which is death, because mortals are temporary. So you're gonna experience death, even though you are the soul, even though you are the spirit, even though you agree that when your body dies, your soul continues to go on. Like, that ain't you. Like, you not the soul that continue to go on. And if you know you continue to go on, then you understand that you're not immortal after you die. You're immortal already. All right? And then you experience death. You don't even actually die, because you know you're already immortal and you're going to have an afterlife. If you knowing that you're going to keep on living after you die, you can stop acting like you don't know what's going on. All right, you do know what's going on. They don't want you to act like you know what's going on, and that's why we created this space. All right, we created this space so that we can come in here and practice unleashing our powers in a community of like minds that don't mind walking in our power. You are God's power walking the surface of the earth. You need to respect yourself that much. But a lot of you don't respect yourself that much because y'all gonna be like, oh, that's arrogant. Oh, you blaspheming. It's like, no, you're stopping yourself from experiencing the most high vibration. And that is absolute self-love, unconditionally. It's like you are God. God is love. How are you adverse to being what love is when that is what God is? So it's like, I am God. I am love. I am who I am. Exodus 3:14. And what's the problem with that? There's no problem with that. It's Westerners that have a problem with that. Easterners have no problem with that. Everybody on the East understand that you are all gods. That's just a standard way of life. You come to the East and then you get stoned on the West for being Eastern philosophy, Eastern Christianity, anime, Hinduism, Buddhism, Eastern philosophy, like all this is everybody saying the same thing. And then when we get to speaking Eastern philosophy out loud, all of a sudden, you crazy, you blasphemous. Man, come on though. We already know that it is nothing nobody can say that's gonna change the reality of what's going on. It is what it is. No matter what you say, we got the freedom of speech. You acting like if we speaking freely and saying whatever, something gonna change. Listen to me. The only thing that's gonna change is our ability to control our reality, and we the ones who have to master our life, master our free will anyway. All right, so just run it up every day. Keep doing the best you can do. Somebody said self-love doesn't make an intellectual human being believe that he's a God. There is no such thing as being a God. We just are God. God is consciousness. God is the universe. God is what creates. We create. We're creative. We're creators. We're co-creators. Co-creating our own reality. Somebody says you not God. If you don't believe that you are God, that's on you. All right? You abuse yourself, but I don't even see how you could believe that I would allow you to tell me who I am as if you think that now I'm going to take you serious. Now, I first of all, I would never allow you to tell me who I am because I am who I am. But now I would never take you serious because you presented yourself as a toxic, trauma bonding troll that didn't pay the toll to cross to get to this level of understanding. You still trying to understand as a degenerate. We are regenerating our cellular structures as immortals engaged in immortal habits. You, temporary mortal being, are using the power of your repetition to repeat mortal habits, which is causing cancers and tumors that you keep growing with the power of momentum in your stupidity for your limited use of consciousness, because you could use consciousness from a higher level of usage, but you refuse because you stupid. And you want me to be stupid with you, but that's unnecessary on my end. I could just use the power of my ignorance to ignore you, because what else would I be using my ignorance to ignore? Most certainly not going to use it to ignore God, which is who I am. I'm not going to augment the way I use my free will and decision making because you have an opinion. No. All right? To hell with you and your opinion on God. It gotta be to hell with you in your opinion, so that you can be purified by God's purifying fire. That's why God made hell, so that niggas can get in it when they got too ignorant. You too dumb. So you need to turn the flame up. You need a little more hell's fire in your life. You need a little bit more purifying going on, okay? Somebody says, I'm pure, little one. If you talking to me like that, you are identifying yourself as an idiot unnecessarily, because family, for one, I don't know you. So you in here talking to me. So you exposing who you truly are as somebody that's talking to somebody they don't know. And then for you to decide to conduct yourself in a conversation in that manner, creating that dynamic. Fanny, I'm not going to play the role in your conversation that you want me to act out, because I'm not beneath you, my boy. Yeah, I'm saying everything that I say is right. And if you feel adverse to what I'm saying, leave my life. I did not summon you. All right? You brought yourself into my energy. And now you trying to change my energy, which makes you an enemy. I don't need you. You over here watching me, trying to talk to me. No, you are beneath me. I got to look down at my phone to even try to see what you're saying, because you're typing. You're doing the smaller form, my boy. People rather talk face to face, voice to voice. People prefer to speak in person. All right, you texting, nigga. People hate texting when it comes to being something urgent or important, or something they truly want to get off their chest. They rather express themselves freely, not through no text messages. So for you to be beneath me in your form of communication shows that you are beneath me, because I gotta look down at my phone and squint my eyes just to try to see who you might be, and then you lying. You're not even presenting yourself honestly or accurately. Look, now you asking me for more of my attention. You said, then take the match. You avoiding. If I'm avoiding you, that shows you that you want me and I don't want you. You're gang stalking me, family. You like a nigga that don't know how to take no as an answer from a female, and they gotta call the police on you and put you on the sex offenders list because you don't know how to control yourself. If a nigga not interested in you, you cannot force yourself on them, bro. That don't then make somebody interested, like, oh, now that you're more forceful, forcing yourself on me, now I want you. Like, no, nigga, now I'm calling the authorities, all right? Something is wrong with you, and obviously you can't control yourself. I don't have any interest in you humans, because humans can't control themselves. They let their body do it. They do whatever their body feel. If they get an urge to do this, they do that. If they get an urge to do this, they do that. Nah, nigga, I can't even trust you niggas, because you can't trust yourself. Bro, put you in the right situation under the right circumstances, bro. You're a nasty degenerate, family. Nah. Somebody say, "Are you not human?" Hell no, I'm not human. I am conscious. I am consciousness. All right. My human body is my puppet. I pull muscle fibers, puppet strings. I make the puppet move by controlling the thoughts that become the behaviors that are my actions, that create the reactions that become my reality. Somebody says, buddy, you're a guy. I don't have any genitals for you to use. You cannot sexualize me. I'm not here for your sexual fantasies or your sexual gratifications, family. All right? I am a soul. I'm a spirit. I'm not genitals. All right? Get up off my genitals. All right? You're perverted. You need to stop that. That's why I don't talk to humans now. Humans automatically, the 7 deadly sins off the rip, y'all perverted. You look at me and you see my body, and then you start trying to figure out what you can do with my body. You can't do nothing with my body, bro. Like, stop it. All right, we can link up on some mental shit. This is a meeting of the minds. You trying to get a meeting of the genitals. That's over with. Somebody said, too bad you're talking to a human right now. I know. And I told all humans they should leave this place before you hurt yourself. You'll get hurt in here. Disclaimer, this is not for humans, all right? This is for souls and spirits only. This is only for the consciousness. I don't talk to the janitor at the building. I talk to the boss. I talk to the one who can make the business move. I don't have time to waste talking to employees, family. I'm not on an employee level. All right. So if you on an employee level, if you talking as an employee, you're not gonna understand boss talking. That's why I'm not talking to you. I'm telling you I ain't talking to humans because I'm telling you I don't talk to slaves. I don't talk to employees, family, because you think different. You think about how you can augment your wages. That's not helping us discuss contracting. We have to learn how to contract. We have to learn how to communicate and negotiate because we have to put the plays together. Y'all just try to go and submit applications, family, and we not on the same level. I can't talk to people who just go talk application talk like, oh, this is how you should put your resume together. I'm not, we out here on something, we on a totally different level than what y'all on. So, humans can't understand Super Saiyan conversation. All right, we speaking too highly. We using our amendments. We exercising our rights. Y'all think y'all got rights and think y'all rights just do something. Y'all minors, bro. Y'all are minorities, bro. Y'all don't even know how to exercise your rights. You think your rights exercise themselves. You think somebody can take your rights from you and shit. Like what? Like you think somebody can give you rights, bro? Come on, family. Y'all weird, bro. So nah, when the humans come in here with they lost souls and let they little soul try to express they mind, you see that they dumb. I keep saying you dumb because that's a mental description. I'm describing your mental state. Your mental powers are low. When we say you dumb, we're saying you're using your mental capabilities in the most limited expression possible. You think you're human. And that's why we don't rock with people who think like that about themselves, all right? Because if you don't know how to love yourself as God, you can't love nobody else as God, all right? You only can love somebody the way you love yourself. And you don't love yourself the most high. You loving yourself the most low. You coming in here worried about somebody's genitals. You coming in here worried about my hair and my physical appearance like a nigga gonna date you or something. Like we finna go out and get some popularity based off of how everybody think we look. Like I'm not in that human consideration range of human standards. No, our standards are higher. You need to get your head out your ass. Stop it with this thinking. Elevate your consciousness and look at life from the most high perspective, from the top down. You have free will and the ability to control the rest of your whole life. You finna keep living your life for other people and what other people think of you and trying to tell other people what you think of them, bro, you lame for real. Bro, you wasting your time giving an opinion that won't construct anybody's reality. That's a waste of your momentum. But you gonna pay for your momentum because a thing in motion stays in motion until acted on by an outside force. So if you use the momentum of hate and toxicity, then you're gonna have the momentum of hate and toxicity in your life. That's why y'all dying from preventable illnesses. When you could have prevented the illness, but you didn't execute the right to correct that nasty self-defense mechanism that you allowed to become a behavior and a character trait. You created your character based off of the fear you developed in your traumatized childhood. You let your childhood trauma become your character traits. And that's why you got these tensions that you forgot that you had. You holding on to things, you're tense, and you reincarnate your heart bust, heart attack arrest, because you don't never let go of your human experiences because you think that you human. That's sad. I see y'all. I see that it's some of y'all want my attention. Let me look a little closer. Somebody says, read the Bible, brother. There are verses about how you speak to people that don't know about the word. Yes, I do know what the Bible says about that, but there are also verses in the Bible that say, fuck all that and fuck all y'all. And those the verses I rock with because they touch my spirit. Them little weak-ass, soft-ass verses that touch your spirit, that's for you. I'm a warrior. All of the warrior scripture pop out, and I use the warrior scripture. I don't use human scriptures. The things that humans see when they read the Bible, I don't see those things. Just like the God things I see when I read the Bible, humans don't see those things. And when I try to show the humans those things, all they do is say, oh, you reading it out of context. Bitch, we reading it verbatim. word for word. It say what it say, and you don't allow it to hit your spirit, because your spirit the most low. Your spirit not high enough to resonate with that frequency. But that spirit, it speak to me, because I really came to be my version of God. I am God. I am using the power of God to create my own version of my life. Nobody can stop me from suffering my consequences. I have control over the consequences that I create, because I am making the decisions in my life every day. No one can talk anyone out of that. It's nothing you can say to say that I'm not the one that's making the decisions that is creating the future I'm living. And if that is something I'm doing, that is the power that I am. And I am living in that power. Regardless as to what you say, I'm living in the consequences that I make. I'm living in my own power by having to deal with what comes with the decisions I make. How do you not understand that we are just putting words to communicate that absolute truth? That is all we are saying. Everybody is responsible for the decisions they make. You are responsible, not reactive. You don't get to react and then blame on some random. No, you're choosing to do what you're choosing to do, and you can get better at that. That is free will. That is the power of God. That is the power of consciousness. All right? Consciousness is the ability to become more intelligent in how you make your own decisions as the decision maker. And because you are the decision maker, nobody can save you from the decisions you making except you, by learning to make decisions better. That is what it means to be God in the flesh. The flesh cannot change any decision making, because the flesh is your ability to experience the decisions you make in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven, because heaven is your ability to choose your thinking. Your body does not have the ability to exercise your mental powers. Your mental powers are non-physical powers. Just like emotions are non-physical feelings, opinions are non-physical. Like, you gotta understand, these things only exist because minds can meet in the mental space, in the psychic space. These are psychic powers. If you don't understand that, then that's on you, family. All right, but there are those of us that exist that understand that, and we link. So that's what it is. If you can relate, you are a relative. You are a kindred soul. The rest of them are Drake. And freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, okay? If you understand the message, man, join the community of like minds that don't mind letting that light shine for a lifetime, all right? A lifetime. And they like, how long do it take? How long you gonna? A lifetime, forevermore. All right, we only want to live right, and we want to live right forevermore. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all put some love on the live for me. I appreciate y'all. We steadily have over 100 people in the live. That's love. I appreciate y'all sharing y'all attention span. I hope that I don't use your time outside of anything other than showing you God, man. If you see me, you see God. You understand me? And so we are God's representative. Like I said, if anybody in the chat, in the live, any of the mods, anybody want to clip any of these lives, you know what I'm saying, to help create some of the content, man, I appreciate y'all. I work with y'all. We can develop a team. Teamwork make the dream work. You feel me? It's love. Y'all know what it is. We just gonna continue to develop our characters every day in a row. All right? It's all love. Somebody says you are very smart, sir, and insane too. It's not smart. That's why it's not insane. It's anointing. It's an anointing, all right? We all came here for the entertainment purposes, only aspect of reality. So we are here to entertain God. Only entertainment exists, all right? So you got to know, only God is real. Everything else for entertainment purposes only. All glory be to God, man. It's love. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, you can make an edit to me and send it over, man. That's love. I appreciate y'all. Nah, that's facts. That's facts, Spade 101. You feel me? Like, you know what it is. You gotta stand up. Head up, chest out, man. All right, because the trolls are definitely coming. All right. The Pharisees is definitely gonna pull up on you and test your mint. And then you're gonna have to be a testament. All right. You're gonna have to testify. We test the sky and we test the fire. All right, testify is to test the fire, because we not afraid of hell's flame. If God created the fire, we trust the fire, we trust God. If God created the fire, we trust the fire, we trust God. So I'm not afraid of the fire. They be like, you going to hell. I'm like, family, God created everything that God created is good. I'm going to go wherever God need me to go. It's all good. It's all love. Somebody said, can you repeat what you said 2 minutes ago? I don't know what I said 2 minutes ago. All right, that's over with. If you got the message, get the message. If you didn't get the message, you're going to have to get it. All right, don't shoot the messenger. Just keep your eyes open, your inner eye. Somebody says, I'm a living soul. Person, write me, believe me. I can show you the truth. What? You need to master the art of English. We don't know what you said. Somebody says, bro, I heard you said the N-word. I'm black and I'm offended. I loved you, bro. Why did you do that? Because I do whatever I want to do and I don't care about you at all. Not even a little bit, my boy. I love you, but I don't care. If you got a problem with anything that I got going on, we can punch about it. I invite you. All right? So it's love. G-love. G-L-O-V-E. All right? If you got a problem with me, you got to punch. If you ain't going to punch, then I ain't with you. If you try to force yourself on me, I'm in fear of my life, and I'm going to exercise the power of the law, all right? The full extent of the law. Facts. They call me Charleston Christ, all right? So relax, because I'm on that. Somebody said, I just joined, brother. That's why I want you to repeat. I don't know what I said. All I can do is tell you that your will is free. Use your free will, all right? And learn how to use it progressively every day for the rest of your life, all right? God gave you free will. God is your true mentality. You are God, all right? You are Christ. You are the light in your own life, because you're the only one that can live it right, all right? So embrace your true identity. You are not the body. You are the king of the body. You are the ruler of the body. You the one that tell the body what to do, all right? And you got to get better in your ability of telling your body what to do. It just is you. It's love. You the king. If you do a good job, great. If you don't do a good job, nigga, you the king. It's all your fault. You want to blame the world? You want to try to blame the devil? You want to try to blame the white man or the government or whatever you make up in your own mind? That's on you. All right, do what you do. Somebody said, what's the link between mind, money, and matter? The link between money is matter. So the link between mind and matter is you. You the link. You the one that creates the value. You the one that gets to make the decisions that create the consequences that people, you know what I'm saying, either decide to spend money on or not. All right? So you can make the decisions that inspire people to spend money, or you can make the type of decisions that don't. You know, it's your life. You learn how to make your decisions for yourself. Learn how to control your life. Feel me? Everybody is a king, but but you saying that everybody not taking a place as king. And nobody can make you take your proper place as king. As king, you the only one that can take the proper place. So, yeah. Money comes to you based off of your ability to create value in people's life. It's easy to create value in people's life if you do what you love with those that love it too, and then become so good at doing what you love that they'll pay you to. And that's what you want to do with your passion. Turn your talents into skills that you use to pay the bills and build a community of like minds so that you can let the light shine. You feel me? Like, it's love. Get paid to live in heaven on earth. Somebody says, why are you so angry? You need to give the raise to Jesus. I am Jesus, and Jesus was angry too. That's why they crucified him. You don't know who Jesus is, and you don't know what you're talking about. And you should not have a problem with anger. Anger is something that you're supposed to use properly, not something that you're supposed to give away. Why would you give away your anger? Somebody said, you are not Jesus. I am Jesus because I am the child of God, and all God's children are the same. God doesn't look at any of his children differently. God looks at all his children perfectly. There's no difference in perfection. Perfection is perfection. Eternity is eternity. When God looks at you, he looks at you the same way he looked at Jesus. God don't have no favoritism going on. I am Jesus. I definitely am who I am. If you don't see me as who I am, that's on you. I'm not going to become who you see me as. I'm going to be who I am. That doesn't change. Why would I run for president of a corporation that's not mine? I am my own corporation's family. Like, you need to stop trying to mind somebody else's business in your life and mind your own business. You understand me? Like, be the president of your own corporation. Why are you trying to be the president of another fictitious entity? You have your own fictitious entity. And it's still a fictitious entity. It's not real, family. It's fictitious, family. You gotta let go of the fiction. You gotta stop believing in the fiction. Somebody says, can mind be right if money ain't right? What? I don't know why you stuck on money, but you're an idiot. You can't worship money and God. Money come as a byproduct. That's the gum on the bottom of a nigga's shoe. Like, what's this all under my feet? Oh, it's some more money. Money keep on getting under my feet. Like, you chasing what's under a nigga feet. That shit lame. And in last place. And that's what got you being a slave and selling your soul. You gotta cut that weirdo shit out, nigga. You can't worship God and money, bro. You gotta put God first only, always. Money just come. If you do what you love, money gonna come, family. You gonna become a source of attraction. It's gonna be attracted to you. If you gotta chase something, you lame, fam. Like, you chasing something because it don't want you. And the more you chasing it, the more you a rapist. You trying to force yourself up on shit. It's the lamest way to create your life. I swear to God, y'all niggas lame. That's why I can't rock with humans, because humans be on the lamest way of using God's power ever, bro. That shit crazy. Family said, this guy says, no, bro, don't have any income with his hair. Family, you got it ass backwards. Actually, that's why I'm saying humans cannot see. Humans do not know how to take data and make intelligent decisions with it, bro. Like, these people see the truth and then muddy the waters. That's crazy work. You see me able to do what you not able to do. It's crazy. Somebody says, humans, LMAO, what are you? I am consciousness, family. I am spirit. I am soul. I am the consciousness that developed the human body and uses the human body so that I can experience temporary experiences in the human form. I'm not the human form. It's just a form. Somebody said, I'm a rapist. Needed to hear that. Facts. You need to stop trying to rape life and learn how to live in harmony with life. Stop forcing it. Relax. Learn how to do what you love doing. Learn how to allow money to flow to you for you being the happy version of yourself. These people, they'll let people pay them to be mad. They'll let people pay them to do things that they don't like doing. Things that don't make them feel good. For money. I appreciate you, Nathan. That's love. Somebody said it's okay if others work, but if you don't want to, it's slavery. That's a fact. If all you know how to do is work and you don't know how to create jobs, you don't know how to co-create, then that's on you. Live your life. But somebody has to be an employer. Everybody can't be an employee. Somebody has to create the opportunities for work. Somebody has to be the creative one that creates job opportunities so that people like you that want a job can have one. Because if there weren't people out here creating job opportunities, there wouldn't be a job for you to apply for. So you got to be respectful to those who don't want to always be an employee. Somebody got to be the boss. And in order to be the boss, you got to pay the cost. It ain't free. It's faith plus works. All right? Somebody said, what are you creating? Heaven on earth. My God, what do you think? I have the free will capability of creating whatever I want. the first thing that I would think of is God's kingdom. That's it. You feel? He said, somebody said ranting on YouTube. One man's trash is another man's treasure. While you might think that I'm ranting, there are people who are waking up and feeling divinely inspired to change their life in ways that they once felt too tired. All right? I am a source of inspiration for some souls. All right? You might be a soul that don't feel me yet. And that's why I say I don't talk to humans. But if you are a soul that can feel me, subscribe to a channel of like minds that don't mind letting the light shine for a lifetime. Y'all share some love with me. I appreciate y'all. If y'all double tap that screen, man, you know what I'm saying? We almost up to 100 likes. Let's let the algorithm know what's going on. You feel me? Like, let's let the algorithm know that we outside and we appreciate creating spaces like this where we are able to express ourselves freely as free speakers, exercising the freedom of speech, the first way to mend your amendments. The First Amendment, the freedom of speech, we're exercising our rights. All right. In fact, somebody says, bro, are you God? Yes, I am God because God is consciousness. Yes, I am conscious because I'm using the consciousness to express myself as a creative. I am a creative because I am a co-creator, co-creating my own reality in cooperation with God's everlasting laws. And I am the king, the ruler of my free will, and I have to rule over these laws with consequence. I have to sequence the laws. I got to put the law in order. And the law is going to consequence in the order I put it in, the sequences that I put it in. Somebody said, you are not God. I ain't going to lie. You are human. I am not. You trying to understand me with your 5 physical sense limited use of consciousness. I use my consciousness higher than the 5 physical senses can go. All right? Your 5 physical senses are slow. That's why you're not understanding what I'm saying. You don't even have the habit of trying to find out what somebody means. That's how we know that you suck when it comes to communication and the art of communing. You don't have a strong community because in order to commune, you have to be able to communicate, which means you have to be able to understand what somebody means. All right. You should be trying to understand what I mean when I say I am God, not having the spirit of rebellion. You just want to be rebellious. You just want to argue. You just want to go up against something. You trying to debate for no reason. You could easily just ask what I mean when I say I am God instead of saying you not God. No, you not. You this. You toxic family. And that's why you only know how to engage in short-term relationships. You don't have long-term healthy relationships in your life. You are involuntarily celibate and alone. You upset with yourself. You hate your life. You wish you had friends and family and people who loved you and could express love with you, but you can't express love with yourself. Soon as somebody say, I am God, here you come. The only thing that you can say out of your response is something negative. You only speak to the negative. You can't even be neutral, much less speak to the positive. You should speak positively so that positivity becomes the momentum in your life, because a thing in motion stays in motion. So that's how you program your subconscious mind. It's programmable, but you allowing negativity to be the source of your programming, wondering why you don't know how to activate heaven on earth. You feel like you only ever activate hell on earth. You hate life. You trying to make me accept your opinion, and your opinion comes from a soul that hates life. You're immortal. You don't even know how to live right. You don't know how to live life. You're the living dead. You're a zombie bot. You human degenerate. You're a flesh bag. That's what a zombie is. You think you're a human? You're beneath me. All humans are beneath the consciousness. The consciousness has to come down to experience human life, because humans are beneath the consciousness and I am conscious. So if you are identifying yourself as the human that I have to be the instructor of, then you're identifying yourself as beneath me. All right. But you have free will. So do what you do. But watch my shoes, because I am a big stepper and I'll step on you because you are identifying yourself as something that is beneath me. And I will not identify myself with you to make you comfortable. All right? So if I make you uncomfortable and you want to do something about it, gloves up, guns down. But I know you won't put gloves up, guns down because you are a coward and you're going to try to hide behind anything that you think will fight for you except God, you dummy. Except God, you dummy. You try to hide behind a gun before you hide behind God. You will try to hide behind calling the police with your scary ass before you try to hide behind God. You will try to talk your way out of punching. I'm too big for you, little bro. You little. You can't beat up everybody. Somebody always better than you. Think you just a yeah. I know you's a scary ass. Yeah, you bet you can't punch these bullets. Yeah, you got G Love. What about G Lock? Yeah, I got G Lock. Looking ass, I bet you do. I bet you do got G-Lock looking ass, because you ain't never G-shot, bitch ass nigga. You ain't shooting shit. Soon as you shoot something, your ass going to life in prison. That's over with, all right? So I know you's a dumbass. Shut your dumb ass up. It's over with. Nigga, we at the top. We the most high. Swear to God, man. We shine too bright for y'all. Y'all too low. You too little. All right? You too little in the spirit realm where shit real. All right? The physical realm is not what shit real. The physical realm is where shit boring. Y'all so stuck as a human on earth that you do weird stuff not to be bored as a human. Like, you don't ever get creative as a creative being. You just try to have more sex with more people. You try to eat more different things to eat. You start eating weird stuff. You start having weird sex. Like, y'all just start buying weird stuff. And it's all the same stuff. And it's boring, and you just start getting weirder and weirder. And it's like, bro, if you don't stop being human, stop trying to goddamn be human, I swear to God, you degenerates. And then you just choose death. You like, whoop, it's boring. Gonna die now. Like, just like reincarnation. Right back into an afterlife. Got a brand new amnesia. And finna just do the same stupid human things you mortals do. Jesus Christ. Jesus saved their life. God damn it. Hey, man, this is not for humans. All right, I do not talk to humans. If you are a human, ignore me, because I ignore you. All right, we are the Most High. We are consciousness. We are love. We are the light. We are Christ. All right, we are the sons of God amongst humans. Okay? We superhuman, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Welcome to the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is where we get you to God fast. If you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand this pressure that might bust your little human heart, your little blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mind, so that your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity. Your crystal ball, so you can use your psychic powers, y'all. All right? Your psyche is your mind. Your mind is your mint. It's time for you to be your own government. All right? And start exercising your rights by amending your mint with your amendments, using your rights righteously, rightfully. Because if you don't exercise your rights, you're wrong. And how you going to get better at something if you don't do it? All right, you got to give it momentum, y'all. All right, the thing in motion, stay in motion, but you got to put it in motion because you are the outside force, all right? Disclaimer, only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only, all right? This is not for humans. If you are a human, I am not talking to you. I have not said anything to you the entire time you thought that I was talking to you. You need to realize that I do not know you, that we are not together physically. I cannot see you. I know you see me. I know you hear me, but I don't see you and I don't hear you, all right? So just know Your decisions are based on your consequences are linked to your decisions. All right. So control your life. Use your free will righteously. And there's nobody to blame. All right. The only people that will try to blame me anyway are people who are identifying as human. These lost souls, they want to blame anybody. They gonna be like, yeah, but you said, yeah, but you told me, yeah, well, you're a false prophet, you're a false teacher, you told me. They just trying to blame some, like, I don't know why you think that blaming somebody else is gonna save you from the consequences you created in your experience. But you the master, nigga, not me. All right? Facts. You the master. Mash your own star. All right? Facts. It's your life. Go live it up. You feel me? Go live your life as God. Go live your life as Christ. Live your life like God would live life in the flesh. Live your life like God would live life in his law. God wouldn't break his law, and God wouldn't blame his flesh because God know better. That's stupid. It's stupid for you to have control of free will and then blame the alcohol. Alcohol don't got free will. But guess what humans do? Humans blame anything and everything. They'll even blame alcohol. That's amazing. And then they'll try to give their dead ass opinions to you and try to get you to see things the way they see it. Look, it's trolls right now saying you're not God, you're using God's name. Listen, you blame alcohol. You shut up. You worship things that don't have no semblance of free will. That's crazy work. Yes, you are the universe. Somebody says you are probably an alcoholic. Yeah, that's because you believe in alcohol. You wouldn't even say that I'm probably an alcoholic unless you believe in alcohol, you stupid dumbass. All right, there's no way you gonna take my example and use it against me. That just shows you toxic. You've been trying to wait on anything that you could use in a negative way. You toxic, family. You just waiting around listening. I don't even know why you still here. You stopped commenting for a while, and then as soon as you feel like you could use something in a negative way, you popped out and showed that you don't have the ability to vibrate in the positive realms. You still stuck to the negative realms. Family, cross over to the positive side. That's over with. Now you embracing alcohol. I'm talking about I'm also an alcoholic. Listen, you can't be an alcoholic, all right? You can only pretend to be an alcoholic, all right? And we not pretending with you. You just dumb. We know you dumb. And we not going to pretend like we don't know what is obvious, all right? All right? We are all scientists. We all can see. We all see. Yeah. The most high vibration are positive vibrations because they the light. They the light vibrations. You got to understand, consciousness condenses light into different densities, all right? So the more dense you are, the more heavier you are, the farther away from light wave you are, all right? You need to get back to light wave, but you not light, you heavy. All right, you got to get back up, my boy. Somebody says you're a false prophet. God will get you for that. What you think God waiting on? Bro, you silly, bro. You silly. You saying God gonna get me when? In time? You do know that God exists outside of time and space. So, I mean, what you think he waiting for? Y'all weird. Why you trying so hard to get my attention? That's what's interesting. Somebody said, nah, he already got you. You're broke on YouTube Live. How you get broke on YouTube Live? I got a phone. My phone bill working. I got electricity. The phone ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? I got a house. So I'm at home. I got the internet. But the internet on. The phone is on. What are you talking about? Somebody said, who pay for all that? It don't matter. If you saying I don't work, if you saying it's my mama, all you saying is that I'm free. And why would I be upset because I'm free. Hell yeah, I'm going to talk about God because I'm free. That makes me happy. I'm so happy being free that I'm going to talk about God and spread that happiness with other people so they can be happy too. I don't understand what you upset about. What are you mad? I'm just trying to figure out what you're complaining about or what you're trying to get me to be upset about. Somebody said you use others so you can be free. Yeah. Welcome to human community. Some people good at gardening. Some people good at farming. Some people good at creating cars. Some people good at fixing cars. Some people good at building homes. We all use each other to be free. I'm good at what I'm good at, and other people good at what they good at. So teamwork make the dream work. It's a community. It's love. We appreciate it. We love when people love what we do. We love being useful. Somebody said, I don't use people. You do use people. You didn't make your phone. You didn't mine all of the minerals necessary for the factory to put that phone together. Or you relied on somebody to put their human body to work, to go and get the things necessary. But it was an entire team to just produce a phone. Oh my God, how many lives and lifetimes were invested so that the phone can work in the way that we're using it right now. You use people, bro, way more than you are respectful enough to admit. You disrespectful. You trash, bro. You're a toxic trauma bomb. We told you. It's not a lie. You crazy. That's sad. Just sad. I swear. Absolute trash. I ain't gonna lie, family. We too powerful for you to try to be condescending. Alright? I don't know why you trying to pull us down. We up, man. We to the most high. Somebody said open your eyes, dude. My eyes all the way open to the max. I ain't gonna lie. Stop coming in here trying to judge me. Y'all don't, why is that the way you practice living your life, family? That's weird. And then look at you in your profile. Oh, I was about to say, boy, because I was about to get to stepping. You know, I step on trolls because trolls up in here. I appreciate you, though, because I was going to step, boy. I swear to God. Somebody say, I'm surprised that you know a word as big as condescending. The fact that you think condescending is a big word speaks highly of your level of intelligence, not mine. There's nothing you can, there are no ad hominem attacks that's going to work on me. Family, you are projecting everything that you're saying is something you chose to say from your ability to choose. That's you and the way you look at life. I would not have known you thought condescending was a big word had you not said that. Somebody said, did you have to spell it out? No, I can say it much more easily than I can spell it for certain. I can say onomatopoeia much faster than I can spell onomatopoeia just by default. I don't understand what you're trying to find something to attack me for. What is it that you're trying to achieve by trying to find something that you can use against me negatively? I don't understand what y'all are trying to achieve. Facts. Somebody said, what's a big word? I don't know. These people just feel small. The word feel bigger than they are. I said condescending and the nigga felt small. He like, damn, that's a big word. That is a matter of perspective. I ain't gonna lie. You only feel like the word is big in comparison to something. And I'm sure you comparing it to you. You're comparing, yeah, they minds are small. That's facts. He's comparing the word condescending to his own mind. That's facts. Somebody says, why are you responding to trolls and ignoring us? I mean, cause what you talking about? If I agree with you, what you want me to do? I agree with you, big homie. What you talking about? And what you want me to do? I mean, like, you got it. You got it, my boy. You on point. What you was? You on point, my guy. Shit. The trolls, they don't get it. They the ones that don't got it. These are the ones that we fight. We fighting them because they are the only reason a war exists. All right, nigga, a war don't exist between me and you. All right, me and you, we on the same page. We good. I'm in war mode, guy. You're like, hey, why you not reading my comments? I'm like, I mean, what you want me to step on you or what? I'm in war mode here, guy. Jesus Christ, can I be at war or? You know, I love you. I love all of you all. I love the people I'm at war with too. I mean, how could I be at war with somebody if there was no one to step on? You know, I had to step on somebody. I don't want to step on you. I don't want to step on anybody really, but I am gonna step. It's entertaining though. It's all right. Yeah. Nah, this is a community of like minds that don't mind letting the soul shine. All right, the light shine. We are all Christ in this community. This is a community full of Christ. I know that you want to call that Christian, but they don't understand it if you say that. So we are not Christian. We are Christ. All right. Somebody said, where did you get your soul from? I got my soul from the same place you got your soul from. All right. So once you figure out where you got your soul from, you already know the answer. You'll know the answer for yourself. I can't give you an answer that ain't the same answer. You feel me? Like, facts. That's facts. You are Christ. Yep, we gotta speak the truth because, you know, the truth shall set you free. That's fact. Somebody said the bishop is taught to be Christ-like. Christ-like, how to be. Facts. You gotta be Christ. The only way to be like Christ is to be Christ. Somebody says, weren't you Muslim last week? A Muslim is somebody that has fully submitted to God. All right? So if you fully submit yourself to God, then you are Christ. Why you don't understand it? You asking questions because you don't understand, and you don't understand because you dumb. And that's the problem. Your problem is you don't know how to use your mental powers, and that's why we got to use our amendments so that we can amend your ment. You need your mental powers, bro. You dumb. Mental powers are intelligence. You should be intelligent to know what I mean when I say things, all right? Because when I'm talking, I mean things. You should be able to get the message, but you still physically attracted to the messenger. And that's your problem. It's that carnal mind that you don't know how to master. You ain't who put the bike in front? What in the bicycle? It's a small world after all. Facts, though. Facts, roast and rage. You already know they're a big stepper for sure. Somebody says some folk ask questions to learn and to get a better understanding. I ain't gonna lie, but if you asking questions, this is because you don't know. So you're gonna have to watch the way you ask questions so that you can get the type of answer that you're looking for. All right, ask questions understanding that you don't know, which is why you asking. You feel me? So somebody said, I hear you about the same page, but there's not much of us. So when I meet like-minded, I try to compare notes and learn. Yeah. Well, you know, compare your notes. I got you. What you want? What you asking? What you need? I got you. Yeah. That's facts. Knowledge comes from God. That's why, as King Solomon, you are the solo dolo that gotta pray for wisdom. All right. You need that wisdom in your life. All right. That's facts. You are King Solomon, King Solo. All right. It's the Lone Star State. You know what it is. Lone Star state of mind, man. King Solo Dolo. Yeah, you gotta use your free will individually. You gotta use your free will individual. All right. Individual. Yup. Make a King Solo. AL is the same as EL is the name of God. Somebody said, if I die a disbeliever, listen to me. We are in heaven right now. All right? That's facts, double R. You right. That's facts, double R. I don't know why they think they gonna, like, it's no way to get out of life. Only thing you can do is learn how to live it right, all right? Dying is not gonna save you. That's over with. You gotta give your life to God. You gotta die to God. Somebody said, can you elaborate? Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only formed. You are a form of energy. It reforms, it transforms, all right? Either you can reform or you can transform. Listen, you not gonna break eternity. Eternity is eternal already. This is over with. All right. You was born into the end times. His time is up. It's now already. It's right now. You are in heaven right now. Use your free will like an immortal or use your free will like a mortal. All right. Either one is your choice. All right. Deuteronomy 30:19. You the one that gotta do the right thing. All right. It's your free will. Power of the tongue. The tongue got the power of life and death. You can speak life or you can speak death. It's you. You got the key. All right. You got the key. Somebody said, so reincarnation it is. Reincarnation does not stop, all right? Carnation is a day-to-day activity. Every day somebody giving up a body, every day somebody coming into a body, all right? It's carnation every day of your life. Every day somebody giving up the ghost, all right? Every day somebody body dropping and somebody body popping out. That's it. So it's like, it just keep going. What up though, Scovey? So all you do is learn how to live righteously in God's laws as a law-abiding citizen in God's kingdom, which is heaven. All right, welcome to heaven. Act like you're in heaven, and the law will treat you like you're in heaven. If you act like you're in hell, then the law will treat you like you're in hell, because the law don't got no free will. Only you do. You got to be a good behavior. All right, a lot of y'all are bad actors. You need to get on your God behavior, but y'all don't want to behave like God because you don't want to believe that you are God. All right, so that's why you're not on your best behavior, because your best behavior is good and God is good. Okay, so you're gonna have to start acting like God, Ephesians 5. All right, you're gonna have to start acting like God, Ephesians 5. If y'all don't want to act like God, then that's why you having the problem with the law. All right, the law was designed to serve God. So you're going to have to act like God so that the law can serve you like God. But if you want to act like not God, then the law going to serve you like not God, because you out here talking about you not God. Well, if you not God, bless your heart. That's on you. Me, I am God. I'm going to be God because I always was God, because that's what I am is. I am is eternal. I'm going to always be what I am. That's facts. Yup, we get to make time because we control time, because we control the speed of light, because we are consciousness, and consciousness collapse waves into particles. All right, my bad. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. We control the speed of time. We control time because we control light. We are conscious. We use our consciousness to collapse white light into particles, so into different densities. That's why we created the hyperbolic time chamber for Super Saiyans only, man. No humans, man. You know what it is, no humans. Y'all know what it is, man. If you can get this message, subscribe, join the community of like minds. Man, also, shout out, man. We got over 20,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel now. That's love. You feel me, man? I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I remember just a little while ago, we were just trying to get 1,000 people so we could try to monetize. Now we got 20,000 people. So, something going on. Shout out to God. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't know. We just got to doing stuff. This is me just letting the spirit flow through me, because, boy, I swear to God, somebody said you still lost. I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact. On earth, as a human, I'm definitely lost. That's why I don't be human. That's why I don't even go back to Earth. On Earth, I'm really dead. I ain't gonna lie to you. I died on Earth. That's over with. If I try to go be a human on Earth, I'm gonna be a walking dead zombie thing just like you. So that's over with. So hell yeah. I gotta be God. God is the only reason why I'm found. If I try to be human, I'm lost. I swear to God. Yo, I can't do it. I can't do no human style type. That's over with. Facts. I know that. Shout out to God, bruh. That's facts. We definitely in a place called life. Yeah, God is definitely inhale and exhale. That's facts. God is definitely inhale and exhale. That's facts. I appreciate you, Casey. That's live. That's love. Appreciate you, Casey Ramos, for sure, though. Yup, life be lifing. Somebody said, what's your rank? God level. My rank is God mode. Yeah, my hair is a crown. Yeah, it's crowned up right now. That's facts. Somebody said your breath comes from the cosmos. That's facts. We are the breath. We are the cosmos. We cause consequences. That's cosmic powers. This just is what it is. Respect to the words and the wordplay. Respect to God's poetry. We cast in the God spell, that's the gospel, because we cast spells with our words. So we only use God's words. And we walk with God through the shadow of the valley of death. We put on the full armor of God. That's why can't nobody pull us down. They throwing their stones, but they just bounce off and hit them in the face. They in a glass house. They throwing rocks in a glass house. That's over with. That's facts. That's love. We're going to give all glory to God all the time. I don't want to be nobody other than God. They want to be whoever they think they want to be. I want to be God, so I'm going to be God. I look up to God. You know how people want to be who they look up to? Kids want to be who they look up to. I look up to God. That's who I want to be, so that's who I am. That's facts. And that's who I'm going to be. And there's nothing they can do to take that away from me because I ain't asked them anyway. I don't know why they keep trying to give me their opinions. I ain't asked for their opinions. They just be coming through trying to donate their hate, and I don't accept it. I don't gotta accept they hate. What? I'm the one in control. That's over with. I accept love, and I rock with those that can accept love, and now that's healthy, long-term relationships. But if I accept hate, then I'm gonna be with the people that hate each other, and that ain't something I'm interested in doing. I did that already. I tried to love all the haters, bro. All they did was hate me to death, so I died and let it go. Now I'm gonna live life forevermore with GhOD. That's Revelations 1:18. Facts. Revelations 1:18, that's facts. Listen, stop trying to be sexually attracted to me and stop trying to make me sexually attractive. I have no interest in bumping my genitals with you humans. You gotta get up off that. Gotta let me make it, bro. I'm good on my end. I'm not looking for nobody to donate their physical pleasures into my reality, all right? I want to convince everybody to keep their genitals as far away from me as possible, actually, because sex only complicates relationships. Sex does not make relationships better, my boy. That's not how it go. But a lot of you humans seem to think that sex is the best part of your relationships. That's why I don't rock with humans at all. I can't be around people who donate their attention span to trying to have sex with each other, bro, because that's not the direction of creative exploration we use our kundalini for, bro. You gotta raise your kundalini around here, family. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's soul ties on me only. Swear to God, I don't want no genital ties. I'm not trying to be tied to niggas. That shit be fucking STDs or, Lord forbid, a walking, talking STD in the form of a child that you don't get to raise with a cooperative co-parent, bro. Nah, that shit lame. Generational curses for nothing. All because of what? Hex. Oh, for real. People crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they sex addicts. They perverted. Somebody said sex feels good. That's what the body say. That's on the body. That's facts. You know that. Somebody say, what books you reading besides the Bible? I don't, but there are some great authors out there, all of them in the same field. If you get into anything that's Eastern, you're going to get all of the same lingo. It's just the difference between Western authors and Eastern authors. That's it. All right, if you read Western books, it's going to sound like Jesus is somebody that's not you. If you read Eastern books, it's going to sound like Jesus is you. There's only two choices that you got in life anyway. Either you are God or you don't know you are. That's all. And there's nothing else to talk about. It's not complicated. It's not confusing. It's not going to create no difference in your life outside of the differences that you make for yourself. You still going to have to do everything that you didn't feel like doing. It's not, you going to have to do it. You're going to have to get out here and build your reality brick by brick, stone by stone. It's nothing going, ain't no book you going to read that's going to change that. It's just going to change the way you feel about it. And that's all you needed was some inspiration and some motivation, but you still got to get out here and put that work in. I can't be the best boxer alive if I don't never put the work in. I can't be out here talking about I'm the best street boxer alive if I'm sitting down on the couch eating and drinking and sexing. I can't be human if I'm gonna be God. I gotta let that human life go. If I'm gonna be an athlete, I'm gonna have to be an athlete. I can't be a regular person, family. I gotta make the sacrifices that athletes make. If I wanna be athletic, it's just respect to God's law. Nobody gonna break God's law. You're not gonna do the things that create inflammation in your body and then act like you not inflamed. Family, you inflamed and you're diseased because you're doing the things that create inflammation and disease. Stop doing the things that create inflammation and disease, and you will stop having inflammation and disease. But nobody can make you do nothing. You the one gotta do whatever it is you wanna do. It's you the one gotta use your free will the way you use your free will. That's all on you. All right, so that's your fault. Live it the way you wanna live it. Pivot the way you wanna pivot. All right. Somebody says, can you look up my comments and questions, please? No, I don't know how to do that. You just gonna have to redo it. What is your comment or what's your question? Go ahead and put it in now while I'm right here. Somebody says, do you meditate? We're meditating right now. This is meditation. Hey, y'all, put some love on the live for me. We almost up to 100 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all help us get up to 100 likes, man. Somebody said we are all, oh yeah, Double R said we are all students and teachers in one body. That's facts. That's 1 John 2:27. All right, 1 John 2:27. Y'all double tap the screen for me one time. Let's get up to 100 likes, man. It's good. That's facts. That's 1 John 2:27. Who said? Somebody said he asking about baptism. I baptize with fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. I baptize with fire. I'm not John. I come after John. Somebody said, are you into what Africa is saying? Southern Africa more especially. I don't know what nobody's saying, family. Not gonna lie to you. I don't do a whole lot of paying attention to nobody. I'm a hermit. I live under a rock. I'm a part of the Hermetic order. Now you good, Sean Christian. I ain't gonna lie. You already know who I am. KOG, knockouts guaranteed. It's over with. That's facts, Double R. We on that. Somebody said, have you thought about investing in your writing skills? I was present during your freestyle yesterday. I was inspired because I'm a professional spitter of that G gospel too. I haven't worked on my I haven't worked on any skills. I haven't worked on anything except punching and God in this season that I'm in. I just started freestyling because of the people on live motivated me and hyped me up and pumped me up, because otherwise it's embarrassing. But I don't know. My people, you know what I'm saying, that ended up finding me on YouTube helped me get over a lot of the things that you know, a lot of apprehensions that I was still dealing with in my human experience of life. So I appreciate y'all in the community for that. But yeah, I definitely have not gotten back into writing. I mean, it takes time, and we only got the same 24 hours in a day on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So I've been devoting so much to punching and God that I got some habits that I need to use my free will to rearrange as well. You know what I'm saying? Moving in tandem with God's spirit and God's timing. So, you know, it's all love. We got the rest of our life to live, you feel me? So I don't be putting too much stress on it. I be giving it to God. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it can happen any day, at any time in my life, and I got a long life left to live. So it ain't like I just get stressed out about rushing, because stress ain't gonna work well for my benefit. So, you know, I don't be engaging in too much stress. You know what I'm saying? Even though we use stress, obviously, just gotta manage it well. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's love. What up though, GG? That's facts. Double R said, that's just in Texas people. We freestyle kings by nature. I swear, it's DNA. You feel me? That's love. I appreciate you, Sean Christian, Sean Juice. You feel me? That's love. I appreciate you. Somebody said, I asked if you ever looked into what Mama Africa has to teach, especially Southern. No, because I don't need a teacher. I'm not looking to be taught. No. I'm not looking for teachings. I'm not in that level of seeking. I already went through that phase of development. I already developed. I'm an upperclassman. I'm not out here. I'm on a part of the journey that I'm on. So nah, I'm not out here and looking for no teachers or no teachings. I'm beyond that, my boy. Somebody said we multitask, but we can add more. We just really lazy and gotta rest and not ego override us. Facts, man. It's a balance. It's definitely a balance to life, a balance to inhale, exhale for sure. Somebody says, yeah, I know you will grow your brand instantly spitting what you were saying. There's love. I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to try to get myself in the studio sooner than later. You understand? So I appreciate you for putting that in the atmosphere. I appreciate you for putting that key in my back and staying on me about it so that, you being God's messenger, God definitely trying to get that message to me in my flesh. And I have to make sure that, that I open myself up to receive my blessings. And I appreciate you for being a worker of God's, you know what I'm saying, working in my life. So I definitely will. I definitely gonna take that message. There's some things that I need to make happen, and I guess, you feel me, that's the path that God keep on putting in my face. So, I mean, I would be human if I didn't accept my message. I gotta be beyond human, all right? I gotta get out of my own comfort zone. I was comfortable saying that I devoted my life to punching and God, but I gotta get out of my comfort zone. That was for the season that it was for, and I guess we're in a new season now. We're finna walk through a new door, finna walk through a new portal. I still wanna do what I felt comfortable doing. I still wanna do what I felt was saving my life, and I guess my life don't need to be saved. I just felt like that at the time, and then I had got comfortable using punching and working out and working and I don't know, that's cool. All right, then we'll shake it up. Then I'm still gonna punch though. That's over with. I still gonna punch. It's over with. I just go, like my boy said, we just gonna go ahead and add some more stuff on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna add some more stuff on now. I was using punching as like a self-defense mechanism for real. You know what I'm saying? Like punching was my blankie. Goddamn. Facts. I'm like, hold on now. I gotta punch now. I gotta do now. I gotta do. If I don't do nothing else, I gotta punch. Or I don't know who I am anymore. Goddamn facts. All right. I'm gonna do some punching. But hey, y'all, we done made it up to 100 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all sharing that love with me. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on doing our thing, man. Putting that work in. You got some knees.
I said I can't feel my knees.
Oh, it was cold out there?
Yeah, it was. And then I realized I didn't have my jacket, so I went this and this pretty hard. Just the thought of it.
Somebody says, what did you go into when you were in your learning phase? Any keywords or symbols or people, etc.? I ain't gonna lie. I already gave you the master key, family. You are your own free will. All right? So you are God. You are God, family. So when you read, whatever you read, all you need to know is who you are when you read. It's all gonna open up in your mind. It doesn't matter what you read. It's gonna open up in your mind. It's just gonna make sense because you know who you are. You feel me? So go read whatever is in your line of interest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you interested in unfolding in your life. If you want to go learn finances, go read finance books. Understanding who you are as God, as the source of the free will that's going to create the difference. That's the reason why people like Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, or, you know what I'm saying? Like self-help books and all that in general, like, because it's spiritual. It's you. It's all of them. They all saying the same thing. They all saying the same thing, family. You just need to know what it is. And once you know what it is, it don't matter who said it. It's just stuff that you got to go do. It's not something to know, it's something to do. It's nothing to learn except what to do in your line of work. Facts. I don't have no true age, son. Sean Christian. I mean, that calendar don't got nothing to do with me. That calendar ain't got nothing to do with my age. Somebody said Think and Grow Rich. I got that book right now. And they all are the same. They all Neville Goddard. Who else people bring up? Man, I can't be remembering any people with my carnal mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have to write that down and read it off a list or something, bro. I'm just telling you, it don't matter who it is. Facts, age don't exist, man. We just coming and going, living, experiencing temporary life. I'm immortal, family. I don't got no age. I'm ageless. They tell me to act my age. Just whatever age you act. Like, act your age. Facts. Shanti said, people tell her act her age all the time. That's facts. That's facts. My boy said punches the equivalent of getting hit with pillows. Cause boys be going to sleep. It's facts. Excuse me. Somebody say you need tons of work on your timing. What makes you say that? Why would you say I need tons of work on my timing? You just trying to find something negative to say. You don't even know how to talk. You dry. Military minded as an individual. That's facts. That's facts. Resilience. I'm trying to see what he said. He said, you had no technique, brother. Criticism is not being hateful. Nobody said that you was being hateful. He said you're just flailing your arms. Saying you're just flailing your arms is not a criticism. That is ad hominem. That's definitely being hateful. And then you said you cupcake. You just constantly continue to put things on there that are jabs, bro. You trying to jab at my emotional complex, my energy centers, bro. Says you didn't even look like a boxer, dude. You had no form. You had nothing. You look like a beginner. You look green. Everything you're saying is hateful. You do realize that you cannot hide the truth. Nobody's dumb. Everybody understands how the game operates, family. You are a degenerate. You're not offering any criticism at all. No, don't kick him out. Let him go on. Let's exercise this demon. He seems to be participatory. Let's let him participate in his own exorcism. He says, no, you go get taught how to do it properly and not look like a fool. That's what's happening. You get knowledge, don't pretend. Family, everything you're saying is hateful and you're saying it in a hateful manner. Nobody can take you seriously or respect you because you're not being respectable. You're not saying it in a respectful way. I appreciate you, Clarence. Yeah, I got him. He's still talking. How do you feel like talking with a disrespectful tone is gonna garner you some respect to what you think your critique is or your opinion? Nobody can take you seriously at this point. Somebody said, yeah, his criticism isn't constructive. His criticism is to put you down. If he knew how to do the correct punches, he would tell you. That's facts. Exactly. I don't know. It seems like he done now. He gone. And that's just me trying to be, oh, here you go. He said, I never came on here to pretend like I'm a boxer. Then why are you talking like one then? Why are you talking like you know what you're talking about? You're pretending to be a boxer because you're pretending like we should take what you're saying serious when we shouldn't take anything you say serious at all. Your eyes do lie to you because it's your brain that has to interpret information. Your eyes don't interpret information. This is how we know you're ignorant and you don't have anything valuable to contribute to any of your relationships in your life. You're a pass around. You're a degenerate. You don't have anything of value to offer outside of your human labor, and your human body is starting to fail you. That's why you have the time to try to watch and critique me, but you don't know how to critique anything. These are not criticisms. You are just throwing stones, family, and you wrong, family. If I haven't combed my hair in 30 years, that means I have 30 years worth of experience doing something, and it's that 30 years that steps on you, family. You said, I have no self-respect. Listen, I know you don't have self-respect. That's why we understand that we're not taking anything. You just a hater, and you hating on somebody that can do it because you can't do it. All right, you hating on me because I look good and you look horrible. You're terrible. You hate how you look and you love me, but you don't want to love me. You want to love yourself. So you hate me because you hate yourself. That's facts. But just because you pull me down in your world don't mean I'm on your level. I'm big. Nah, that's facts. He feels small around me because I'm bigger than him. He want to reduce my size so that he don't feel so small, but he only feels small because he don't know how to love himself because he a hoe. You gotta stop being a bitch ass nigga to yourself in your own life so that you can learn how to love others by first learning how to love yourself. Cause me, I'll beat you up with all of that, whatever you call boxing advice. All of that advice that you think you got gonna get you knocked out in less than 60 seconds if I'm feeling generous. No cap. So you can keep all that stupid dumbass critique or criticism, whatever. All critics gonna get it. Just understand that. If you think you could criticize me, you're gonna have to stand on that and prove it, family. All right? You're gonna have to do it. We gonna get out there and let you show the world that you know what you're talking about. Otherwise, you don't know what you're talking about, which is why we don't trust you, we don't respect you, and we don't listen to anything you got to say. We ignore you, and if you force your way, we we X you out, family. If you try to force yourself in here, we'll block you out, family. That's facts. Everything you are doing to yourself. So do your best. It's automatics. It's automatic. Everything you are doing to yourself. That's automatic. So do yourself right. Do right by yourself. Live a dream life because life is a dream. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream of your consciousness. Don't think the wrong things. All right? Get your life right with God because God is your higher self. Give your identity to your true identity. Your true identity is God. Identify as God. I am God. You won't say I am God because you're a coward. You're afraid to be God. You're afraid to say I am Christ. I am Jesus Christ because I'm braver than you for Christ's sakes. Because I'm the one that'll crash out for God. Just like Jesus did in the scripture. But this ain't the Dead Scrolls, nigga. This ain't the Dead Sea Scrolls, nigga. I'm living the scripture. I am the living version of God's words. It's facts. I'm God, the living God. Facts. Somebody say, what a belt up. You already know what a belt at with me. The belt is with me. Y'all know what it is when you see this belt? It's the best street boxer alive of your lifetime for the rest of your life. Facts. And ain't nobody gonna break God's law. Nobody can break God's laws or universal laws, eternal laws, unbreakable, irrevocable. You feel me? Like just unrelenting, unrelenting. You feel me? Impregnable. You feel me? Like that's over with. I am God's gift, God's presence, wrapped in flesh wrapping. That's facts. I am God's presence in a flesh bag, God's gift to the world, God's light in the world, the star portal, the stargate, heaven's gates, for heaven's sakes, Jesus Christ. I am the light in my own life, my own savior, using my own free will right. The Lone Star path is lonely as the solo man, King Solomon, the solo dolo, one deep. Can't nobody use your free will for you, and can't nobody use my free will for me. And that's just individual. Each king got a reign. We are all kings. If you claim your proper place in the kingdom, salute to you. Subscribe to a community of like minds that don't mind letting the light shine for a lifetime. If you have not taken your proper place as king in the kingdom, then I pray for your little heart. Bless your little heart. You feel me? A little heart having ass human. It is what it is, man. I don't talk to humans, man. It's over with. Somebody says, you are not God. Shut your gay ass up. Your mama was a terrible person for letting you be born in the streets like that, family. You so lost in who you are. You over here worried about who I am. Nigga, I can be whoever I want to be. Why you wasting your time trying to tell me how you feel about who I am? That shit gay. You shouldn't even care who I am. You shouldn't care about anything I say. I don't care about nothing you say. I don't even care about the fact that you got life in your body on guard. You could die right now. I ain't gonna blink. I ain't gonna miss a step. Much less do I care about what you say and what you talk about. Niggas like you get ignored where I come from off rip. Nobody cares about you. I don't know why you care about me. I swear to God, I don't care about you, though. And that's weird. You weird. Nigga, I am whoever I say I am. Another nigga gonna come over here and try to tell me who I am. Nigga, don't nobody care about your opinion of me. You gay. Shut your gay ass up. Fuck you look like forming an opinion of another nigga. Facts. These niggas forming opinions of other niggas like, hey man, you think he look good with his hair like that? I think he look better if he cut that hair off his head. What you think? What you think? I put a hat on him. I put a hat on him. If you put a hat on him, I can see that you'll turn it around or you'll leave it in the front. It's like, man, you know what I would looking at? What y'all doing fantasizing about me physically, bro? You tripping. This is a mental community. This is not a physical meetup. This is a meeting of the minds, guy. God damn, I could change how I look in an instant, snap my finger. I could cut all this hair off. I could redo the hairdo in a different way. I can, anything, any day, automatically. None of that shit you talking about matters at all. Bro, y'all niggas crazy. That ain't weird. My boy said, don't cut it. I appreciate you. That's love. Feel me? I ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. But we live in seasons, cycles and seasons, all right? So, hey, this too shall pass. I love it all. But at some point, I gotta let it go. Inhale and exhale. Geronimo, leap of faith. Nah, it is a trademark, Kari. That's automatic. People meet me all the time when I'm out here in the human world, and they be like, but I knew that was you by your hair. I knew your hair. I was like, hey, you old dude from YouTube. You the dude that be, yeah, I see you on YouTube. Y'all just seen one of your videos. I knew it was you because of the hair. I was like, oh, okay, that's live. You feel me? Like, that's what I was planning on anyway. Like, I don't know why the trolls don't think I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. But yeah, I made myself very recognizable. Okay, yeah, look at the trademark. My hair is a part of the trademark. You're like, yeah, all right. But guess what? When you build a business, at some point in your life, you sell it. So, you know, we build the brand and then, you know, life goes on. I don't know, you know, just respect to God. You feel me? My bad. I was trying to think about something. I appreciate that, Shanti. That's love. I don't know. We just maybe this can turn into a Netflix sitcom or Netflix special or something if we keep practicing and take the things that hit hard or take the punchline. That's what I say. If y'all want to work together, man, if y'all can clip, screen record, create shorts or whatever out of the content, out of the live, man, I appreciate y'all, man, because whatever hit, man, we can put it together. We can put the hits together, you feel me? We could be some hit makers. Put the hits together and hit them with it. And just run it up. You know what I'm saying? We can co-create some money. Feel me? Like Cal Wayne, like Country Wayne. Shout out to Cal Wayne, Third World, though. Big brother, big bro. That's love. Shout out to Jody and Ellis, the twins, Third World twins. Y'all go follow Lil Ellis TV, man. Gloves up, guns down. We making Punching great again for sure. But yeah, man, documentary is something facts. So, you know, bro, let's work together like Country Wayne and get us some bread. Because if people are being emotionally impacted by things that we saying, bro, those emotions, that energy and motion, that create value. We can use that value creation to, you know what I mean? Create some currency, you heard me? Like, Let's run it up. Let's get some bread, all right? Because we need some bread, you hear me? Like, but we ain't gonna worship mammon, you feel me? But we can put that work in and let what come to us, come to us. We meant to be rich anyway, you feel me? That's facts. Yeah, God promised us wealth and health, all right? In abundance, all right? We needed abundance, abundantly. All right, facts. Everything energy, we're going to use our energy to attract currency. That's correct. We're going to do it. We're going to work together. Teamwork, make the dream work. Y'all in here for a reason. There's only like 80 people in here. It ain't like a whole lot of people in here. I don't know. We in here. So we going to do it. All right? Whatever that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. God, glory be to God. I swear. Facts. But, y'all, we need to create a email system or something. That boy said, "You understand me?" Flex. One word. Flex. He felt that way.
Amen.
I swear to God, amends your rights. Amends your mint.
What about the WhatsApp?
Yeah, but I don't know the number and all that.
Uh-oh.
But we need to create a specific email so everybody can hit the email up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to have to put together a team email so we can all be on the same email together so that we can get this brethren. All right, we need to get this blessing loom going. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the blessing looms. Not like that. Just talking too fast, y'all. It's love. Motivation and knowledge is key. That's facts. We got to share that together. Yeah, we gotta work together, man. Teamwork make the dream work. That's over with. No, my boy said, and it's crazy you brought up Napoleon Hill with the Think and Grow Rich, cause that's what this is. That's what we doing now. We finna think and grow richer than them. We finna, you know what I mean? We finna do it. We finna think, and we finna grow very prosperous. Nah, I appreciate you, Anu King. You feel me? Like, nah, we gonna stay in step with God. We gonna continue to stay in step with the truth. We ain't gonna get to doing too much lying. We ain't rocking with no lies. The truth gonna set us free. We was meant to be free. And that's why we gonna speak truthfully. All GhOD is God. Yup, claim it. We here. I'ma just keep on getting on live. And whoever keep getting on live with me, we gonna figure out how to get rich. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know, nigga. We keep on spending time together for a reason, not for no reason. Now, I know it's entertaining, and that's cool. And we like entertainment, but not all the time. All right, nigga. We trying to get at something. We trying to be progressive. We need some progress going on. All right. We learning together, we opening up the minds together, we breaking down old mental barriers together, and that's cool. But then once we get done breaking all that down and we get past it, nigga, we need the next part. Next money, yup, riches. Come on, let's go. King Solomon was rich. You heard me? King Solomon, you feel King Solo Dolo. Remember you said King Solo, man? Yeah, riches too. Yeah, all of it. All right, except the downfall. He got back up. He fell down, but he gotta get back up again. Not like him, because you feel me. I don't know what he had locking people. I don't know about none of all of that. All I'm saying is we gonna dream work, gonna make our team work. All right, we got this. If anybody got the ability to make any social medias that I am on, make you a social media and DM me. And let's put some stuff together, and we're going to use the power of God, you know what I'm saying, to create heaven on earth in our individual versions of reality. That's facts. All right? Other than that, right now, I got to go and punch with baby, you feel me? We got to go put our dancing in, because I get to dance with my life partner every day, and I love to dance. All right, so this has been another episode of the GhODCast, where we get you to God fast if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand this pressure that may very well bust your blood vessels if you have a little puny human heart on its way to squeeze the pineal glands in your God lands, okay? Your diamond mind, so that your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity in your crystal ball, so you can use your psychic powers, y'all. All right, psychic powers or mental powers. All right, governmental. That's why we're using your amendments to amend your mint by exercising your rights, because rights are things that you exercise, all right? They're not just things that you have, and then you be like, I got rights. If you don't exercise your rights, you're wrong, all right? You ain't got shit, all right? So you need to learn how to exercise your rights so that you can become better at exercising your rights. All right, I'm on Instagram at IAMKOGHOD. Y'all gonna have to DM me because I can't get your DM off of the live like this. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Disclaimer, only God is real. All right, I don't talk to humans. I'm not talking to humans. Anything that I have said, I have not said it to a human. So if a human has heard anything that I said and decided to act on any of the things that they hear me saying in character, that's because they humans and they dumb. All right? Not talking to no stupid dumbass humans, because humans do stupid dumbass things. You try to tell them die, they go try to die a human death, and they look stupid. All right, so it's like that's why I wasn't talking to you. When I said go die, I was not talking to no humans. We talking to the soul, and we saying give the soul to God is what we saying. Cross over, get nailed on the cross. These humans try to go get on the cross in human life and nail their human body to some type of physical cross. They dumb, y'all. I don't know. I tell a nigga he gotta carry his own cross. They try to go build a goddamn cross out of some shit, out of earth elements, and then carry earth elements around like that's they cross or something. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know who God. Oh Lord, man, these people crazy. All right, listen to me. All right, it is crazy work. I told them I died and got crucified and I'm nailed on a cross and I can't get off. And they looking like, I don't see you on no. You don't look like you on a cross right now. You ain't died for my sins. I'm like, oh Lord, these people, they humans. That I can't listen to humans. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right. I am KO God as a character. I don't know you. Screen names. Everybody that I'm about to work with, we're going to work with each other. That's different. I don't know. Do you be just souls coming and going? Souls come in, souls go out. They be coming in throwing soul stones and shit like, you ain't this and you ain't that. And I don't like when you cuss. And I don't like you teaching. And I don't like you preaching. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. Well, if you don't like me, keep it to yourself. Keep it moving. I guess. I don't fucking know, guy. Congratulations. Want a pat on your butt? Good job. I guess. I don't fucking know. Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, man. This has been the GhODCast. Y'all know what it is. We open up these portals together to create these spaces so that we can interact, you know what I'm saying, as a meeting of the minds, not a meeting of the body, definitely not a meeting of the genitals, because that's just despicable facts, you feel me? So, you know, we up here in a high conscious society. We are the Arcturian Council, all right? We are the Anunnaki, all right? We are the sky people, the high people, the not down low people, okay? Jesus Christ. All right, we are the light, not the ones lost in the dark. I love y'all. Go be the spark. God is good. Go be good. God is good. Go be God. All right. My boy said you coming back. I'm always coming back. Don't you know Jesus is always coming back? Okay, Jesus always coming back. Why you think they still waiting? Yes, I'm coming back. I'm always coming back, my boy. All right, you never have to. I'm gonna be coming back for all eternity. All right, somebody gonna always be like, Jesus is coming back, and they gonna always be right. Okay, they gonna be right every single time because they goddamn right. All right, they just don't never accept me when I get here. That be the part right there. They just Christ coming back through you in your life. As soon as Christ come back in your life, you don't even accept it. Listen, y'all, all right? We always here. It's always love, and I'm always coming back. I love y'all. We love each other. Who? That's facts, y'all. If y'all can go and put some love on my videos and help us with the YouTube and the algorithm, bro, I would appreciate y'all with the most high level of appreciation. No cap. I can't even like downplay how much I would appreciate if y'all would go put some love on the videos that are already out so that we can get that YouTube algorithm working to our benefit. You feel me? And I will keep coming back, and I will keep on being a portal for us to continue practicing living in this level of energy and creative expression. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to create this space. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for co-creating this space with me so that we can develop ourselves in the way that we are. All right? It's love, it's positive, it's progressive, it's just fun. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's not, everybody got to get their own message, and everybody got to commit to the actions that they need to commit to in their own life. Nobody knows. Nobody get to do it for you but you. All right? It's love. It's free. It's the freedom of speech. It's the freedom of entertainment. We don't mean nobody no harm. If they don't like it, tell them to ignore it. We ain't tripping. All right? We ain't breaking no laws. We not criminals. We ain't never going to break no law because we law-abiding. That's our whole way of life, is to be law-abiding citizens in God's kingdom first and foremost. All right? So, we always preaching, be law-abiding, use your laws, exercise your rights, all right? If y'all put me in fear for my life, my taxes pay to local law enforcement, all right? I will be using my tax dollars, all right? That's over with. All right, so I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all go be good. God is good. Y'all go be God. And just because you are God does not mean that you get to break God's law. That's dumb. That's how humans think. Don't be thinking with your carnal mind, thinking like, oh, if I'm God, then I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. All right, God ain't dumb. All right, no man can mock God. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Call me a false prophet if you want to. Nobody can mock God, not even me. It is what it is. So go be as free as you can be. Love your life. All right, row your boat and live a dream life. Goddamn, twinkle, twinkle, little star, shine bright. This little light of mine, divine spark in life. You know what it is. I love y'all. All right, bye. I love you. Go be good. Be God's.